What's going on, guys? It's Alec, aka Python Don, back with another video. Excited, guys, for today. This one's actually a really important video. It marks a special day, if you will. Today's video, guys, we are going to be making space for turbo, because that's right, we're going to be turboing this BMW. So let's get into it. So here it is, guys. Probably the dirtiest this engine bay has been. It's probably been a year since I've been under here and really like cleaned it out. Man, since I shot that video with the air intake, probably a year and a half. So engine bay looks very tired, needs some work. In here is where we're going to be really doing a lot of the work. The turbo obviously is going to sit on this side here. We got some shit in the way, so I'll show you guys what I bought. It's pretty neat. I got a relocation kit for the windshield washer pump, so we're going to relocate hopefully that to the drug bin, they call it. Secondary air pump, we're just going to delete and block off the plate there, plug the vacuum line in the back, hopefully tighten up some of these wires, run a new vacuum line or a new water line for the washers, and just clean the whole engine bay up and just make it look nice again. I'm also going to be doing a new valve cover today. It's weeping from this side and it's starting to drip down on the manifold, so that's just something I've been needing to do. So a lot of stuff today, so let's get into the video. All right.
Success. We have been awarded additional time.
She's coming off.
Fatality.
They came out with a Supra again, but it's made by BMW. Right now, the engine's a BMW. Yep. BMW engine in it.
So here is the washer tank relocation kit. My new level sensor here goes in here right in the side. Flat cutout here, so you can see how it kind of is shaped. So when we go to place it into the bracket, you can then tighten everything down a little further. But for now, this is how we're gonna rock it. This is kind of how it bolts into. It's kind of hard to get some lighting in here, but you got a bracket there. But your bracket goes there. Another bolt down here. You kind of see it there. And then one in the very back. Now they tell you to put this in kind of loosely. I'm gonna actually take this back out, tighten it down well, and then reinstall it and see how it looks. All right, guys, so this is it. Fucking over-engineered, jeez. Got these like crush washer, whatever the hell you call these, the ones that are really hard to twist. But I tightened it all down. I'm gonna put it back in the drug bin, if you will. We'll work on routing the windshield washer lines now. I'm gonna move them back up from where they were in the bottom. There it is, all done. Got a little bit of play still, but that is literally all from the flex of the plastic on the bottom. That bracket's tight and it's all, 3 corners are bolted down in there. I like the positioning. I'm actually gonna be relocating this whole area here. I bought a distribution block. I'm gonna put it actually on this side of the wall here. And later we're gonna run angel eyes, relays, my radar, boost gauge, and the electronic boost controller, all gonna be running on this side to keep it away from the windshield washer tank. But I like it. 2.5 liters, at least it's something. We're gonna route now down here, somewhere in here. It's this puppy right here, actually. Gonna open up some of this wiring, and we're gonna reroute the windshield washer line to feed through there. All right, so I kind of want to show you guys what I'm thinking here. First, let me just show you the orientation of the pump. So you can see these little, you see that nipple there on the side that comes out, kind of wraps around from here. Well, I'm following the lines for the washer pump line, and it kind of is in here. You can unwind it all the way through. So what I was thinking, just to have like a nice tuck, thinking of, I'm gonna take this trim off here, drill a hole, maybe like a lower portion up here somewhere, and take this bend in through that hole underneath this, and kind of feed it into the nipple there, just to have a cleaner look. And if you look here, you just kind of can pull out this trim. I already played with it a little bit just to see, but you got a trim piece there. Down here, you can kind of see where that goes into these little slots. This should just be able to undo that trim piece and slide this piece off. I'm gonna mark where I wanna drill the hole. I'll drill a hole in it and then feed the windshield washer line here through it, and then just put some new tape all along here and reconnect it back to that line and clean this all up. Something about cleaning a piece up that I just really like. I don't know why. Let's send it in. I just did off cam a little bit of this with this tape I got from Amazon. I'm gonna make a new protective sleeve here and then cover up this opening. Then after that, we're gonna get actually the level sensor switch, which is actually down there, down in the harness. I'm gonna snip that off and run it back up here and then tape it all part of this harness. So. Alrighty guys, here's the finished look of the engine bay. Obviously still needs quite a bit of cleaning, to be honest, but we're gonna be opening this thing back up anyways to get started on that turbo build. So it's kind of wouldn't make sense to do so. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys like another quick overview now that I'm done with the job. Here's a windshield washer tank. It's actually been working great. Bought a new windshield washer pump, and then ran the lines that were at one point down here, cut up into the harness here and ran them back here, then just kind of wrapped them all up in this really nice wrap I got from Amazon. Like it a lot. Deleted the secondary air pump, which is obviously going to be in the way of the fat turd ski. And then the last bit, we just tightened up a lot of the wiring, angel eye wiring and stuff here. I just got some zip ties and tightened a lot of it down. Ran new harness for this guy. You guys might remember my other video when I did the xenons and angel eyes. I had those two prongs just jammed into the fucking harness. Kind of janky. So I actually bought a harness, this one right here, that plugs into it. So now I have a plug going into that one and another plug going into this one, so it all looks factory. Just tucked it as best I could on this side. But yeah, check it out. Ready to roll, boys, ready to roll. So Big boy's gonna be sitting right there. I got the manifold already. I'll show you guys a photo of that. It's fucking gorgeous. And I mentioned doing this valve cover, right? So I tried painting it. It was an aluminum one I bought, really pretty. But I had some inspiration online. I saw a guy sanding it down, painting it and stuff. I tried painting it and it came out like shit. But let me show you what I ended up doing. So, oh. It's so fucking sick, boys. In the light right now, the sun's not hitting it, but just imagine it here on the green. Sheesh. Just have your coil plugs coming off here. It's gonna be really nice and organized. It's gonna look super, super clean. But like I said, in the light, it really has actually some flake in there, some sparkle. I have a video when I first picked it up, the day I picked it up, I'll clip it in so you guys can see it. But yeah, once I add clear on top of that, it'll pop even more. So it's really gonna be a nice accent piece. Yeah, guys, every single component of the turbo kit is in my storage unit right now. I have everything. Injectors, fuel pumps, manifold, the turbo itself, boost gauges, just the boost controller itself. It's gonna be sick. We're hopefully gonna be pushing 400, 500 wheel on this thing. It's gonna be pretty wild. So stay tuned for that, guys. Finally made the space for it. Probably 2 other videos I do want to shoot before we get started on the actual project itself. Doing the stainless steel brake lines, and I'm gonna paint the calipers and just get the new fluid, some really high temp fluid, maybe some better pads, just so the car will have some stopping power when I do push it. And then the last one is gonna be actually on my exhaust system. So for the boys that still want to run NA, I've had 3 different setups on the car. This is the best sounding and best performing setup on the BMW, hands down. So not only does it sound more motor sporty, I had that straight pipe exhaust and stuff. It was just for the loud boys that like that. But and actually lack of performance, straight pipe wasn't really the best move. So putting an X pipe in there and a box on the back, like a super spent box or a Borla, it's the way to go. So anyways, catch up with you guys on the next video. Stay tuned. Big things coming, guys. See you guys in a little bit. Peace out.